biggest core services is this great big toolbox called IQO. And I know sometimes it's so big that you're afraid to put your hands in it because you don't know what's in there. Leave it alone. Not even going to bother. But there are things in there that can really help you and your business. The one I'm going to talk to you about today is about setting up a property watch for a contact. So that if you have a buyer that knows they're in the range of, I want a $500,000 house, instead of having to sit down every morning and think, oh, what was that contact's name? Where's their email? What are they looking for? Manually do all this stuff. You can set up a property watch in IQO that lets them know anytime something in their price range, in their area of interest, comes up. It'll email them automatically. So we're going to go over how to do that today. It'll be a pretty quick tech talk. Put this to use. You'll be more engaged with your buyers. It'll be more efficient, and that's good news. So here we go with the property watch. Okay, so here we are in our good friend IQ office, and again, I'm going to set up a contact on a property watch. This is probably a buyer that just wants to know what's going on in the market, and you don't want to have to think every morning, oh, who do I need to be in touch with? So you're going to set this person up on an automated property watch that gets delivered through the from the MLS. So we're going to do this by being in your IQ office, go to your home and customer relations. Contacts and leads and contacts. So here's a contact named Derek. Here's my email address, and I'm going to click on him. He's the person I want to set up on this property watch. And so how do I do that? There's so many buttons to push over here. What should I be doing? Well, you come down to here where it says property watch. Okay, and you have to set them up with the user ID and password. This is brand new in IQO. They're trying to make it so that there's a little more protection, as well as a little bit more buy-in by the contacts, so that they're coming into your portal and seeing the things we want them to see. So you give them a user ID, probably the first letter of their name, D, and then maybe their last name. Mine's so long, I'll just do D Sven. Password. They're going to get this. Sorry. They're going to get this from IQO. So this isn't a password for you. They'll get this, and they'll just have to either remember it or tell their computer to save it. Just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it simple. Status active, CC agent. If you want to be CC'd, you click yes. Send property watch email on MLS change. If you do daily, you're hitting them daily, and that's probably a little bit too much. So on MLS change. Okay, now that I've set up an account, I have to push save. If I try to go set up a property watch without saving, it's going to tell me you haven't set up an account yet. Maybe that's not IQO's voice, but for me it is. So I click save. Now that process is complete. Now I can come up here to watches and searches. No watches found. Okay, great. So new. I'm going to do a new search. Look at all this information I get to filter. So this is great. Property watch, residential. Great watch name. Let's just call it Derek Buyer. Okay, it's going to be Sun Valley. I don't live in Steamboat or any of these others, but you can choose the MLS you want. Notification, notify user of status code changes, notify user of reduced prices. I don't want them to know about open houses. That's my job to let them know. But so basically, status code changes if something goes from active to pending, and reduced prices. Price minimum, they're looking right around $400,000. So I'm going to start at 380. To 500. Actually, I'm going to change the 380 to, let's say, 340. Good window there. State. I know this is a little bit laborious, but you do it once for your contact, and it's going to be, that's all you have to do. So I go to Blaine, Blaine County. I don't need the cities, SIP area. Resale, yes. Foreclosure, yes. Short sale, yes. They're just looking for houses, townhouses, or condos, so not manufactured home or ranch. And then these are all details. If you've got a really specific buyer, fill these in, but otherwise you can leave all these blank. Okay, I'm going to push save. And would you like to notify the user of 94 property matches for this criteria? Since I've just set this up, I can all of a sudden let them know there's 94 of these. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to push cancel. The next step, of course, is to push save. Okay, now, if I go into my personal email, here's what the client will receive. My portal account created. And so there's this information here. It's from my realtor, which is me, so that'll be you. And click here to log into your portal. And so it feels very personalized, and I quite like it. So that's the nuts and bolts of this. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I do want to encourage you to use these little tools within IQO that can help make your job and your work more efficient and keep you in close contact with your clients without having to think every day, who do I need to be in touch with? Okay, hope that wasn't too painful. The more you do this, the better you'll get at it. So the first couple will feel clunky, but it's just like anything else. Practice, practice, practice. Won't make you perfect, but it'll make you better. And that's the whole point of this stuff, is to get better, more efficient, so that people know that you're the person to go to. The more you know, the more you sell. I really believe that. I hope you're finding it to be true. Keep up the great work. We'll see everybody this Friday from 11 to 12 in your various offices. We'll see you.